Diagnostics. Mark, got it?
All right, so could you state your name for us?
Bobby Cole. Actually, it's Robert. When I was born, my dad came to the hospital, asked my mom, "Where's the baby?" And my mom said the baby died. And but later on, my dad found out that my mom gave me to a high school, Kamehameha High School. And so the senior girls took care of me for a year. Uh, I got double pneumonia, almost died. And so quickly, like, my parents were alcoholics, my family were alcoholics, and I didn't do well in high school. I want you to know that. I had a few F's, but I graduated somewhere, somehow. And the next day after graduation, my mom grabbed me by my long hair and took me down to the Air Force recruiting office. So I joined the Air Force for 4 years, worked on the first jet plane, worked on the first rocket engine that goes to the moon. And so a lot of people thought that I was stupid, and that's okay. And that's okay. I still think I'm stupid, but that's okay too. And after my service time, I didn't want to hang around with good friends that kind of drove me down. And so I said, hey, I'm done. I don't want to do this kind of life anymore. I learned the Samoan language, and I thought, if I can learn this language, I can go to college. And so I went to Church College of Hawaii, worked at the Polynesian Culture Center, made a movie with Elvis Presley. He and I became good friends, and made another movie with Julie Andrews. From there, I didn't do well in college there, so my friends said, let's go to BYU, Utah. Where is Utah? And so off I went, and I graduated with a bachelor's in PE and health and business ed. And then 3 years later, I graduated with a master's degree. So that's my life in a nutshell.
This program that Bobby runs is called POP, and it's called People of the Pacific. And we just come into class and we learn about like different cultures of the islands, and yeah.
To me, Bobby means a lot to me. He's like another dad to me. He'll listen, and he's always helpful to me, and he's someone I can go talk to anytime I need help with anything.
The culture here at Mountain View and like outside of Mountain View, he always hugs everybody. Like, it's not a handshake, it's not a wave, it's how you doing, I love you, and a hug. He gives a hug to everybody no matter who you are. You could be walking down the hall and he'll just give you a hug. Without Uncle Bobby here at Mountain View, honestly, I think everybody would just not be welcoming to each other. Uncle Bobby is so welcoming to anybody. He doesn't judge who you are. He just loves you for who you are. No matter what culture you are, how old you are, he just loves you. And without that, I feel like we wouldn't really have that aspect here at Mountain View.
Oh, Mountain View, I love it. I love it here. They respected me as an uncle.
Uncle Bobby is an old family friend. To me, he really is an uncle. We're related somewhere down the line. I mean, with us Polynesians, we don't really know exactly who, but out of respect for our elders, we just call him Uncle Bobby, but really, he really is an uncle to me.
And that's what we do in the islands. And because of that, everybody here, Uncle Bobby, Uncle Bobby, and that's a good feeling for me. That's a great feeling, and that way the students know that I'm not just an uncle, but I love them and I will protect them, and they know that when you come to class, that you will be protected.
Aloha means hello, goodbye, and I love you. He always says hello, he always says goodbye, and he always says, I love you.
Coaching football, we had a scrimmage with another school in the summertime. And so I looked over and I seen these two guys running towards me. One was a Mountain View player, and the other one was the opponent. And he was running towards our kid and tackled him. That was okay, but he threw him down. Here comes another Mountain View player in the back and pushed him, and they hit me. I went back, fell on my back of my head. I told the trainer, I'm okay. I got up, no problems. A couple of days later, my wife said, why are you dragging your right leg, I'm sorry. You know, I said, I'm not dragging my right leg. He said, yes, you are. And so we went to the doctor. Doctor took x-rays. He said, get him ready. And they operated on me 2 times. There was a lot of blood. But the doctor said, well, you know, you're going to be like this maybe the rest of your life. My hand was like this. The other hand was like this. I had my boys help me, but the doctor wanted to do a 3rd operation, and my wife said, no, I'm taking him home. And so he said, well, you have to sign this paper, Phil. That's where he's going to be. And on the paper it says, you have 2 weeks to live. And so off I went. My kids picked me up and said, walk, let's go, you know, and just kept at it. And pretty soon, you know, I became what I am now. I'm healthy. I feel good. I don't have any kind of pain. And, you know, I'm not sure if I should say this, but I thank the Lord. He's the one that took care of me. And so that's why now I shed more of my aloha to the students or to anybody that I see. I always say aloha. And I said to this school, I love you. And I want you to know that. I want you to know that I will give my life for you students here, and the faculty here, and the administration. And so, I love you.